Good morning, good afternoon, and welcome back to Watching Chickies, now here on day 202 of our broadcast. And Watching Chickies is the daily live stream here on Reddit, and then later YouTube, about the lives and development of these 3 young chickens. And before you, as always, in gray is our little silky rooster named Stormy. In brown and gold is our onagadori hen named Kagome. And over here on my lap is our ayam cemeni hen named Braveheart. They are all now 202 days old. Just kind of peeping about after I've done a little bit of cleaning. And just marching about in their little play area. Got a little bit of a headache going on today, so today might be a little bit of a shorter broadcast. Maybe we'll go on for about 15 or 20 minutes. I'll have a bit of a lie down or something. But the chickens are doing well today. Giving them a couple little treats. Giving Braveheart a few little pets here as she preens on my knee. There we go. Yeah. Hello, Miss Kagome. Going for a bite to eat, or you're just marching around? Oh, you come. Mr. Stormy. Oh, dear. Looks like our little rooster is a bit interested in mating with Kagome. Funnily enough, just like a minute or two before this broadcast, he already did successfully mate with her once already. Roosters can, well, they can get into the mood quite easily. A rooster can, on average, mate about 17 times a day. Fortunately, these mating procedures only go on for a few seconds. Roosters don't particularly last that long, maybe 2 to 3 seconds once they jump on top of the hen. And we're just seeing Braveheart just do a little bit of preening right here on my knee. Preening is the process in which the chickens just kind of clean themselves. They look for any damaged feathers. It can help them get rid of dead, dried skin. And seeing that she's preening right here on top of my knee just tells me that she is very comfortable in my presence. You know, the chickens have to really feel completely at ease to do this, and to do so on my lap is a nice sign that they are just quite comfortable with us. Brave. So, little Kagome down there, and even Mr. Stormy is doing a little bit of preening down there as well. Stormy was getting a little bit filthy a few days ago. On day 200, we had to give him a little bit of a bath because he wasn't really maintaining his preening as well as the other chickens. The chickens kind of keep themselves clean by preening, and then they use their little sand bath in the corner. They basically ruffle up their feathers. They get the fine sand in between their feathers, in all of the layers that you see here. And that can be an excellent exfoliant for them. And Overpriced Bagel, thank you for the Starstruck Award. And Noob Star Pro, thank you for the Silver Award. Oh, and Raven Helsing, yeah, they have grown quite a bit. We have been streaming them each and every day since, you know, they came to us. So we have streamed all 202 days of their lives. So you can see them grow from the tiny little fuzzballs that they were before to the glorious young adult chickens you see here today. Oh, and hello there, Benelis. And Bumble T123, thank you for the Heartwarming Award. And I'm Trying to Sleep, thank you for the Silver Award. Oh, and Comfortable Stop, you have a good day as well. Oh, and Bush did. 711069. Thank you for the Rocket-like Award. Oh, and hello, Daunting Walnut, aka Chicken Mom upstairs. And they are doing so well today. We have a new little eggie here from Miss Kagome that Braveheart's giving a little bit of a look to. Yeah, I know. This is one of Kagome's eggies. See, Miss Kagome? One of your eggies right here. Lovely, lovely. So Kagome's definitely been producing more eggs than Braveheart lately, but that's all right. Braveheart's breed is only really supposed to be producing 1 egg a week anyway. And CRT, Static Dreams, thank you for the silver award. Oh my word. Well, that was unfortunate, and I'm going to have to clean that up before the chickens get to it. Miss Braveheart actually just kind of stumbled into me, and we have our first ever cracked egg, and that's going to happen. That is going to happen. No, 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 chickies, no. Oh wait, we don't want to teach you to eat eggs. No. So no crying over spilled eggs. So, fortunately, we were not going to be hatching that egg. We were going to be hatching eggs come the beginning of March, and accidents do happen. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the camera up over here. No, 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 Miss Braveheart. No, ha, ha, ha. We're not teaching you to eat eggs today. No, we are not. So I'm going to actually use this towel to kind of clean up the little mess that we have here. And then I'm going to just use a little cleaning wipe. And, you know, sometimes people make mistakes, things get broken, but as long as you react to the situation... Yes, Mr. Stormy, yes, I know. I know. So, I'm going to move the camera a bit so you can see some of the chickens here. Yes, Mr. Stormy, yes, yes, yes. I'm going to give you guys some treats in a second. Oh, dear. I'm just cleaning up after you guys. There we go. Got the wipes open. Alright, where is the first wipe to this? There we go. And grab the first wipe out. Yes, Mr. Stormy. Yes, yes, yes. I hear you. I acknowledge you. And Dad will be sitting back down in just a sec. Alright. Let's get this cleaned up here. And there we go. And a second wipe, and we are done. Mess cleaned up. No crying over spilt eggs there. There we go. Oh dear. Well, so here we are. We only have 3 chickens. We got these guys as pets, members of our family, and friends for life. So with 3 chickens, it's not much of a mess. These guys are a mix of indoor-outdoor chickens. They have a coop outside. We bring them inside to sleep and to do these streams where we have a bit of a better connection. Now, during the winter, it can often get a little bit too cold for the chickens outside, so they spend a little bit more time in here. So, to supplement them, we use UV lights to simulate sunlight. There we go. Their fresh eggs are actually quite delicious. We do utilize them for baking and the occasional cooking purposes. though we will be hatching a couple of hybrid chicken eggs in the beginning of March. So the young chickens will be able to go outside, out in the yard a bit more often. We are in the nutmeg state of Connecticut, so at the moment it's pretty cold over here, and the chickens aren't very comfortable when they do go outside. There you go, Mr. Stormy, there you go. Here, that's gonna pick you up. That's gonna pick you up and give you a little bit of love there. There you go. A lot quieter when he gets pets and cuddles from Dad. Oh, there you go. And a fertilized chicken egg is almost exactly the same as an unfertilized one. The only difference is when you crack open a fertilized egg, there will be a tiny little white spot on the yolk. Now, this tiny little white spot, it won't start to develop into an embryo unless you expose it to temperatures of around 98 degrees Fahrenheit for a few days at least. It takes 21 days for a chicken egg to hatch. So if it's never exposed to those heats in the first place, all you just have is that tiny dot on the yolk. There we go. Oh, and sorry I missed a few of these awards over here. Mr. Dr. Professor Patrick, thank you for the Hugs Award. Comprehensive Dare 17, thank you for the Rocket Like. Squidstream 2 IG, thank you for the Wholesome Award. Earthquake Brr 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 Brr, thank you for the Rocket Like. Oh, and Stormy is having fun time with his towels in the corner. Stormy does like to play with towels. Oh dear. And he's having a very fun time with those towels. So little young roosters and even older roosters can get, emotional attachments to non-living things, and that can even be little piles of towels. And occasionally, Mr. Stormy can even be a little bit romantic towards the towel pile, which is fine. It gives the girls a bit of a break. Tender One, thank you for the Hugs Award. The Pug 123, thank you for the Hugs Award. And OK Recommendation 463, thank you for the Helpful Award. My Pony, thank you for the Helpful Award. And so far, they have never tried to eat their own eggs. We have collected their eggs fast enough that they've never really thought about eating them. We got our chickens from a place called Feather Lover Farms in California, who specialize in some of these more unusual breeds of chickens. We have some lovely Patreons that have helped us with the food cost, but we don't really profit from these streams. It's just kind of a little passion project doing this. And we also have a YouTube channel called Watching Chickies, and there's a link to that in our profile. And Lay H. Lizzle, thank you for the Rocket Like. Crazy Piggy, thank you for the Helpful Award. And yes, these are our first 3 chickens here. Owly Gamer, thank you for the Silver Award. It's Biz, thank you for the Hugs Award. And, oh dear. So Stormy was the one making all of the noise over there. The others were kind of like looking at what he was doing over there on the towels. Mr. Stormy, what are you doing? Yeah? You like that gray pile of towels? Is that because it's the sort of same color as you? Oh dear, oh dear. So we got chickens just because, well, one, I've always been interested in trying to get my own little flock of chickens. My uncle has raised chickens, ducks, rabbits, and more. We've had friends that have raised chickens. And here, during the pandemic, we've had a chance to kind of make these dreams come true. Hello there, Chicken Mom. Hello. Stormy just kind of flapped his wings there as a hello.
Come here.
Oh dear. There's no real smell over here. We sweep and we mop about twice a day, and we only have 3 chickens. So the most that this room ever smells like is just of their feed. And their feed is a mix of, organic chicken feed. We put crushed red pepper in there. We put sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, pine nuts, flax seeds, and more to give them a good boost of nutrition. Both of our hens are laying eggs now, and Mr. Stormy is mating with the girls as well. And yes, her comb is quite big on Braveheart there. I know, Mom just left. Stormy is quite attached to my partner Lauren, who just left the room, and he often kind of calls out to her. Oh dear, oh dear. Jules, 79, thank you for the silver award. And Kavid, your grandma adds garlic to their feed. I would advise your grandma not to add garlic to chicken feed. Garlic in high enough doses is actually kind of poisonous to chickens, and it can kind of build up in their system. So I would not really feed garlic to them at all. And if you hear a tiny little bit of British in my voice, I am from a variety of different places. I'm originally from Tokyo, but I'm also American and British. I went to university in the UK, and yeah, so my accent is from all over the place. There we go. The Zenarch 550. Thank you for the Wholesome Award there. We have 3 different breeds of chickens here. Over there in gray, we have our silky rooster named Stormy. Over here in brown and gold, we have our onagadori hen named Kagome. The onagadori is an endangered breed of chicken from Japan. Her tail feathers are about 16 inches long right now, but fully grown onagadoris can have tail feathers that are over 20 feet in length. And then we have Miss Braveheart, who is an ayam cemeni hen. The ayam cemeni come from Southeast Asia and are known for their hyperpigmentation, which means this black coloration goes all the way down to their very bones. There we go. We did have an egg from Miss Kagome, but there was a little bit of an incident, and we kind of dropped the egg with help with Braveheart. So we'll have to go without that egg today. And 20 feet, yes, that is correct. And sorry, I missed a bunch of awards there while I was answering questions. The Silent Gasp, thank you for the Hugs Award. Vistoria, thank you for the Wholesome Award. Exfiltration, thank you for the Helpful Award. There we go. So, yeah, the onagadori is quite, you know, a lovely little breed of chicken that we have here. The very long tail feathers are very reminiscent of just a mythological phoenix with how long they get, over 20 feet or over 6 meters. Hello, guys. Hello. I'm just sitting right here. And Stormy's breed, the silkie, actually is originally from China. They were first bred around 2,000 years ago, and Marco Polo even wrote about them in his journals. He claimed that they had the best tasting eggs that he had ever eaten. There you go, my fuzzy little boy, Stormy. Yeah, you keep nice and clean before your bath next month. Oh, lovely, lovely. And we do make sure to clean up every day after the chickens. It takes about 15 to 20 minutes a day. We sweep and we mop about twice a day. And then with the blankets, We put them through a sanitized cycle in our washing machine and an antibacterial cycle in our dryer every 2 to 3 days. And Anteku, thank you for the Wholesome Award there. Hello there, Patim70. And I do love my little dinosaurs here. My fuzzy little dinosaur, and then my feathery little ones. And Pasta Saucy, thank you for the Helpful Award. Hawkfire7751, thank you for the Hugs Award. And yes, the onagadori was actually the onagadori was actually one of the parent breeds that created the phoenix breed in Europe. The phoenix breed of chicken actually have smaller tail feathers than the onagadori. The onagadori's tail feathers keep growing their whole lives. I think the record for an onagadori tail feathers was something like 36 feet long. I'll have to look that up again. There are about pairs left in Japan. Black hole buttholes, thank you for the Helpful Award. And the eggs are actually coming out on them. They usually like to lay on one of these fuzzy cat beds that we've got from them. We have a variety of little cat beds for them. Usually Miss Kagome likes laying in that one over there. Dak Joel, thank you for the Wholesome Award. Giblet, I would have told you a few days ago that I have never witnessed a chicken fart, but apparently a couple days ago, my partner, Daunting Walnut, she picked up one of the chickens, Miss Braveheart here, and Miss Braveheart actually farted right into Lauren. So yes, chickens do fart. Opa Preto, thank you for the Silver Award. Fergus the Word, 123, thank you for the Hugs Award. Birdie Master 21, thank you for the Silver. And no, we don't have a Mr. Inuyasha yet, though we might name one of her offspring that. Kagome was named that because my partner Lauren, one of her favorite anime characters, is Kagome from the anime Inuyasha, and since she's a Japanese onagadori, we thought that fit. There we go. And penguins are nice, thank you for the Silver Award. So the chickens are just kind of running around now, eating, having a nice time, just kind of talking to each other as you hear them vocalizing. And yeah, they have been lovely, kind-hearted little pets. They do enjoy kind of playing with us, getting cuddles. We make sure to pick them up every day, give them pets every day. And we clean up after them every day, so it's not a messy environment full of dust. And birds, especially these chickens, when they are cleaned up after, don't really have a smell to them. They are just pretty nice little creatures. I kind of call chickens the cats of the bird world. They will spend a lot of their days cleaning themselves in the form of preening. They will actively actually hunt mice and rats. And they do like affection, but then they can go off and be on their own for a while. So just being with them has been really nice. What is it? What is it? Oh dear. And George Henderson, 1951, thank you for the Take My Energy Award. Oh, there we go. And Miss Kagome, it's been a while since we hung out. Come here, come here. There we go. And now, I have a little shoulder chicken. There we go. With such long tail feathers that we see there. Yeah. Here on your favorite perch. How you going? How you doing? Want to turn around? Yeah? Oh dear. Yeah? So, I am a here in the US, and New York City. So we live here in we live here in Connecticut, and I just kind of commute into work. NSFW, ACC, thank you for the Wholesome Award. Mothman and Friends, thank you for the Helpful Award. And DGPRMF, thank you for the Silver Award. Oh, and hello there, February Monster. Here is Miss Kagome. Yeah. You want to go down? You want to go down? Here, get onto Dad's hand. Yeah? You want to see Miss Braveheart over there? There you go. Yeah, Miss Braveheart went all the way up there to see how you're doing up on my shoulder. Oh dear, oh dear. She does kind of like talking to me when she's up there. Mr. Stormy. Yeah. You want your comb? You want to be combed? You want a little chicken combing? Come here. Come here. Yeah. Want a little chicken combing? Come here. There we go. There we go. No? No combing right now? Oh dear. Chickens aren't too hard to take care of, especially now that they are kind of grown up from where they were before. Back in the beginning, for the first 6 weeks, it's kind of the hardest part of their lives when we are using the heat lamps to have them in the brooder box. When they were really tiny, we had to watch what their temperatures were. We had to just basically make sure that they were safe all the time. Now that they are adults and they have their safe place to kind of go around inside and outside, they can kind of look after each other most of the time. You just have to make sure that they have all of their food, they have all their water, and that you're just cleaning up after them. A nice clean environment is a healthy environment. And as long as they have everything that they need in the form of food, water, like fine sand with like dust particulate right in there, they are pretty much good to go. And yes, this is Stormy. I kind of call him a gray silkie because he has white and black feathers. We have our onagadori Kagome, and then we have our ayam cemeni Braveheart. So quite the lovely little flock here. And chickens, you know, they are quite lovely little animals. They have a lot more intelligence than people think. In studies, they have been shown to be able to recognize over 100 unique individual humans. They are able to do simple math and arithmetic. They can, they have emotional intelligence of around a 7-year-old. They can recognize stress in other chickens, fear in other chickens, and even humans as well. So they are very interesting little creatures. Their language can be quite complicated. Mother hens start talking to their chicks while they are inside their own eggs. So there is some belief that the little chicks, when they are hatched, actually do have some knowledge of their basic chicken language just coming out. In the morning, they do kind of make sounds, especially when one of them is laying. They definitely have quite a few different laying noises and songs that they make. Jessie Bunny 1, thank you for the Silver Award. The boy, the one Asian, thank you for the Hugs Award. And yeah, they can enjoy pets from humans, though this is with the caveat that they are chickens that have been raised like ours. because we pick up these chickens every day. We give them pets every day. So there are a lot more chickens that really don't have that relationship with their humans. So those chickens will probably just think that you are like a big monster trying to come up and eat them or take their eggs. So they will likely just kind of run away from you and you'll provoke their fight or flight response. Oh, there you go. There you go. Lovely, lovely. And the chickens are just relaxing nicely here in my presence. We see them all doing a little bit of preening right now. And they are just happy little birds today. Oh, and thank you, Chili Sprout. Yeah, we've done this broadcast for now 202 days. We have collected all of these broadcasts on our YouTube channel called Watching Chickies. So you could always check that out to see them grow from just 3 tiny little fuzzballs to the full-grown chickens you see today. You can see them go outside in their outdoor coop, play about. We've had to give Stormy a couple of baths over the past few months when he's gotten a bit filthy and he couldn't deal with it. So we have had a few little moments there. Trudy405, thank you for the silver award. Big Squirm, thank you for the helpful award. And you know, having chickens one day was one of my little life goals, and you know, this has definitely been a joyous experience. I had a lot of stress right before I got the chickens. I wasn't sure that I would be, you know, a very good caretaker for them. I was worried that it might be a bit too much, but I have definitely been happy that we have been able to kind of match what they need. Pure Insanity, thank you for the Wholesome Award. Nitin J, thank you for the Gold Award. Lax Boy, thank you for the Rocket Like Award. George Henderson, 1951, thank you for the Helpful Award. Our chickens have met my parents' little dog, which is a long-haired Chihuahua. It wasn't the best meeting at first. She kind of barked at the chickens while they were in their coop. The chickens did not enjoy that. The second time, the Chihuahua was in my mother's arms and looking at Stormy and was a lot more well-behaved, so that was a better time. Chewik 1, LDC, thank you for the Hugs Award. Badge Hakadosh, thank you for the Wholesome Award. There we go. So the chickens do occasionally have fights, but it tends to only be verbal fights. They can kind of shout at each other when they get upset. Usually what happens is that it's these two that have the drama together. Mr. Stormy and Miss Kagome. Miss Braveheart here usually just keeps out of everything. So what usually happens is Mr. Stormy and Miss Kagome, they kind of yell at each other for a while. Miss Kagome usually comes up here, Braveheart usually comes up next to her, and Mr. Stormy yells at her from the ground. That can usually last a few minutes, and then, you know, things settle down. And these chickens are definitely spoiled, Dario Loso. We do admit that. They have their own room, and we like giving them lots of treats. So we have 3 breeds here, for those of you just joining us. Ayam cemeni hen, onagadori hen, and silkie rooster. So we will be having some hybrid chickens in the future. JCav 2015, thank you for the silver award.